Hello, here is your upper body strength, core and glute workout. In this workout, we'll start off focusing on chest and shoulders, and then we'll do back, biceps and triceps. Within each of those groupings, we're doing 4 exercises, 3 times through. Interval time is 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So it's gonna go nice and quick. Then we'll have a minute to rest or so, and then we're gonna do a body weight, core and glutes focused within that sort of muscle group area. Then we'll do the same again for your back, your biceps and your triceps. So 4 exercises, 3 times through, 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Then the core and the glutes is 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So you get a little bit more of a rest there. That's it. That's the format. Sorry, something caught my eye and it looked like something was crawling about the room. Don't be alarmed, nothing is crawling out of the room. We'll start with a warm up and then we'll cool down at the end. Equipment wise, I have a set of heavy weights and a set of medium to heavy weights. So I'm trying to go heavy today, so you might see a lot of wincing in the face in certain exercises. But if you have a range of weights, please grab them. If you have one set, please grab them. For some of the exercises, you can probably do two-handedly, etc. So let's start with our warm up. So let's just start circling the arms round, just waking up the shoulders for our movements today. I'm going to go a few times in that direction, just allowing the shoulder blades to glide around, and then you'll switch your direction coming in the opposite way. So the 4 moves, I'll give you a demo before we start, just so you know what's up, because that 40 seconds, that 10-second break is kind of just like a transition. So we're going to go bam, 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 bam through the exercises. Let's just roll down through the spine a few times, starting at the top. And roll, allowing the spine to ripple down for that lovely stretch. And roll back up again. Let's go for 2 more like that, and then we're going to walk out to our plank. And 1 more, rippling down and coming up. Let's come to the bottom of the mat. We're going to roll down, walk the hands out to a plank, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. We're just going to open out and circle the arm round and down. So again, we're waking up our chest, our shoulders, our arms, our hips, because we're still going to be using our whole body, but obviously it's core focus today. Core, upper body focus today. 1 more. And switch sides. I'm doing 5 circles with that hand. Feel free to drop the knee if you need to. Circling round, up, around and down. 2 more. Nice, easy breathing. Last one there. Bring the hand down. It's going to come down to the knees. Do a little, all the way to the ground. We're going to do a little cobra. Then come down, come into a plank and push back into your hips. So we'll drop the hips, reach, down, plank, on or off the knees. Then we'll just push back, stretching the toes. Let's do that 1 more time. Down. Oh, sorry, cobra. Down, off the knees, and push back. From here, just walk the hands to the feet, rolling up nice and slowly through the spine. We're going to open up the chest a little, just bringing the arms nice and wide, nice and soft through the legs, feeling a nice stretch through the chest. Soft knees, and then we're just going to take it back. Pressing back with the arms, pushing, flying the arms backwards, waking up the upper back, crossing the chest again. I'm like crossing arm on top of arm. My necklace has escaped. And then back, opening the chest, backwards. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just roll the shoulders a few times. One direction and then the other. Okay, so grab your dumbbells, I'll give you your demo and then we'll be good to go. So your first 4 exercises, we're starting on the floor. We're doing a chest press, normal to narrow. So we go narrow, rotate out wide, bring it back, rotate back, narrow. That's our first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to standing Arnold Press, alternating the arms. So we're going to stand up, we're going to rotate up, through, up, through. Then we're going to do a standing chest fly. So just going to bring the dumbbells across the body, across the body. Then we're going to go do a little push out, turning the dumbbell and bringing it back in again. So we're going to alternate between chest and shoulders, chest and shoulders. For that first move, we're on the floor, and this is where you're going to grab your heavier dumbbells. We're going to do this in a bridge. We've got 40 seconds and we're standing up. Grab your slightly lighter dumbbells if you have them for your shoulder movement. So narrow first, elbows tucked in. Come up into that bridge. You're going to press up, rotate the palms out, press wide, and back to the top. Rotating, down, push, open. So already we're getting some glute action. Actually, we're going to do your chest flies and Arnold press in kneeling, just so we get a little bit extra glute action. Down, push, switch, wide, press, rotate, narrow, push, rotate, and dumbbells down. Pop those dumbbells to the side, nice quick transition. Just gonna grab our weights and we're gonna alternate arms, rotate up, bring it down. So in this position, I'm keeping my glutes nice and tight. I'm not hanging out here. Keep them squeezing under as we rotate and alternate the arms up and down. Actually, instead of our driver, we're going to do a little press from the glutes and shoot up. So we'll be sitting on our heels and we'll press into a little shoulder press. So that's what I like about this workout. Keep it dynamic, just to get a bit more glutey, less moving around as well. And right, relax the shoulders for a second. We're thinking of the movement coming from our chest as we lift across the body here. Let's do it. So we come up and through. Slowly lower down. I can already see this is going to be a tough one to do when I get tired. Full disclosure, I'm using heavier weights than I anticipated. I put my other weights elsewhere, and well, you've got to do what you can, right? Got to use what you can. Keep the glutes squeezing, staying up in this nice strong kneeling position. Got 3 more seconds to be our last one. And down. Okay. So stay with these dumbbells. I'm gonna get them on our shoulder. I'm gonna thrust up off my bum, and I'm gonna push alternate arms. So up, press, up, squeeze and press at the top. I'm thrusting, pressing, thrust. If your knees don't like this move, you can just give me a single arm push press, standing, press, squeeze and lift. Got 10 seconds. 5, 3, and then back down. 2, and dumbbells down, straight onto our backs for that chest fly, and then we've got that alternating Arnold press. Round 2. I'm going to sit a bit more into the center of my weight. So in our bridge, press up, palms face out, wide, press. So I'm rotating my palms at the top of the movement, closed, and press. Slow and steady. This is strength. We're not trying to be super speedy here. Try to keep the tempo nice and slow. Almost there. Staying with it. Breathing and down. Okay. I'm going to pop those to the side. Come to my kneeling. Grab my dumbbells. Arnold press. Here we go. And pressing up. And down. Just de-witch for a second. Very boring. A little bit of rearranging. Up and down. Rotate. So I'm rotating my palms up towards the ceiling. Bring it back down. Slow and steady. About 10 more seconds here. Last press. 3, 2, and give the hands a bit of a break. Give the shoulders a bit of a rest. Standing chest fly next, and then we've got that little squeeze and single arm thrust. Here we go. And across. And lower. Keeping the chest nice and open. Keep the bum tucked under. Try not to use too much momentum. Slow the way down. 15 seconds. 10. 3, 2, and rest. Give the hands a bit of a break. We're squeezing the glutes, thrusting up with one arm at a time. So nice, good for the balance. I'll face you guys this time. And so we up, thrust, and down. Think of squeeze, press. Squeeze, down. Next up, we've got our one more round of this, and then we're on to our body weight core glute situation. 10 seconds. Ooh, don't hit yourself in the head with the dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last round through this circuit. Grab your heavy weights. Coming down. You don't have to be in a bridge, just adds a little bit extra. Here we go, press. Wide, down, and push. Narrow. Slow and steady. Find a nice rhythm. Almost there, almost there. Last time for this move. Push. Push. And down. Very nice. Pop those to the side. And we've got our Arnold Press. In 3, 2, and up. Slow and steady. My shoulders are definitely feeling this, I have to say. And rotate. Rotate. Just trying to work through the timer. Keep them glutes squeezing. 1 rep at a time. We're in it together. 10 seconds. 3, 2, rest. Give the hands a bit of a rest. 2 more moves here, and then we get a whole minute and a bit to rest until the next circuit. 3, 2, 1. So lift and cross. Slight bend in the elbow. Keep sitting, standing, kneeling tall. Sitting, standing, kneeling tall. Keep kneeling tall or standing tall if you're stood. Slow and steady here. Last time for this one. One more. And rest. Okay. Give the hands a bit of a break. Give them a little rest. Rack them up. Let's go. And last time for this guy. Press and lift. So I think squeeze my glutes, lift. Squeeze my glutes, press. halfway. It's never really that encouraging, is it? 15 seconds. Last couple here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. I'm gonna grab a sip of water and I'll show you your next move. So you're gonna be in a cheeky 3-point push-up. You're gonna do a push-up and then crunch, chesty push-up. That's move 1. Move 2, we're gonna be on our forearms. That same leg, heel's gonna be towards your bum, and then you're gonna push up into the shoulders and back down. Think stomp the glute, reach up, lower. Then we're gonna do side plank. You're gonna go to the side, lift, side, side, lift. So I'm lifting at the same side the whole time. We can do these, I just do these on our knees so we can lift up into our side plank. So I'll side plank, no lift, back to the lift, no lift, and then we'll do the other side the second time round. So right leg's gonna be the working leg for now. Hands nice and wide, right leg back, and press up, crunch. Feel free to keep the toe down for your push-up. We're doing this twice through, by the way, once on each side. Push, crunch. So we're working our chest again, but we get the added bit of core and glutes here. Try not to arch that back. Crunch for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so with this one, we're coming to our forearms. Move these up the way a little bit. You're going to tuck the left toe, right heels towards the bum. We're going to lift it up as like a little glute stomp. So we're stomping the ceiling and then we straighten up into like a pike. So stomp the ceiling, keep it there, lift off the left knee, push into the shoulders, look towards the knee, and then come back down. So stomp, lift, push into the shoulders, come down, and stomp, lift. Keep squeezing the heel towards your bum, and down. So get that squeeze through the glute, then lift off into the shoulders, then slowly return the leg and the other knee down. Last one, lift, and down. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to rearrange this mat. Right, so next up we've got that rolling side plank with the leg lift. So I'm going to put my hands like this, just makes it easier to roll. I'm going to be on my knees in my side plank. I'm going to roll towards you, lift my right leg. So roll to my side plank, lift, roll through, and back, lift, roll through, and back, lift, slow and controlled. I'm hopping off my knee for my side plank on my other side. You don't have to do that, but you can. 10 seconds. And then we start again from that push-up. I'm also seeing to alternate with hand on hip, hand in the sky. Last one, finishing that one off for luck. Okay, I'm going to swivel this way, just so I can see when I'm doing my stompy stomps. I'm going to take the timer as well. Right. Left leg's going to be crunching this time. So, left leg's out, hands are shoulder width, hover, squeeze that left glute, down, up, crunch. Crunching to the side. Crunch. We're only seeing these moves twice, make them count. I'm pushing and crunching. 15 seconds. Push, and crunch. Crunch, 5 more seconds. And last crunch. And rest. Okay, come down to the forearms. Elbows under the shoulders. Lift up the ribs so they're not just hanging out here. Engage that core even now before we start. Push the floor away with your elbows. Left heel is flexed, heel to bum. Right heel is tucked, right toes tucked. So lift through, squeeze the glute, core's nice and tight, and stretch back. And down. So really trying to lift the left thigh so you get that glute squeezing, that hip nice and open. Don't worry if the right leg doesn't straighten. Keep pushing the head in between the arms up onto the shoulders. Get a bit of an extra shoulder. Squeeze. Last one. And lower. Side plank down. So left leg is lifted, lifting, right leg is rolling. Okay, I'm gonna put my hands like this again. Be on my knees for the first bit, or at least my right knee. So when I roll through, like so, and lift, and roll, and roll, and lift, roll. Take your time with this one to get the coordination. So it needs to be going super fast, just controlled. Almost there. Last one. And rest. Okay, first block done. We're gonna do that again for our biceps, triceps, and back. I'll show you the exercises. So, first up, we've got some gorilla rows. So you're gonna be in like your gorilla sumo squat, back nice and flat. I'm gonna single arm. That's move 1. Move 2, I'll show you this one. You're gonna do a hammer curl, and then you're gonna open out with the palms out. Then you're gonna bring it back and then close it back down again. So I've been calling it the rainbow open, but you can call it whatever you like. Then we're doing a standing tricep extension. Then we're gonna do a hinged row, palm flip, and back. So row, palm flip, and back. Them's the moves, but with 2 arms. Grab your dumbbells for your gorillas, place them on the floor. If the floor's really far away, if you're quite tall, just pause quickly and get something to lift the floor up so you can comfortably be in your gorilla position. So we've got 5 seconds, and 3, 2, back nice and flat, and we're gonna row here, pull. So I'm letting mine go on the floor just because I've got that range, but if it's too far for you, please grab something to lift it up. So I'm going to come and face you. So I'm pulling to the outside of my body, keeping the back nice and flat. 10 seconds. Pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Okay, whew. Sitting in that sumo is quite tiring. I'm gonna grab these dumbbells. Okay, hammer curl to that open. So try not to use momentum. I'm gonna curl it as we normally would. I'm gonna rotate my palms, elbows stay in, and then I'm gonna close them and bring it back down again. Whew, spicy. Up. Open, rainbow. Relax the shoulders. Reverse and down. So there's like constant tension on these cheeky little biceps. If you find the rainbow too much for your wrists, just do the hammer curl, okay? Curl. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm going to go for that tricep extension. I'm going to attempt my heavy weight. We'll see. So I'm going to take it up and over the head. Elbows are tight. Core's in. I'm going to pull up and down. Pulling up. Straighten the arms at the top. Nice and straight. And then bring them down. Slow and steady. And the next move, we're going to do a bit of bicep, back, and tricep in 1. 10 seconds. Pull. Or push towards the ceiling. 2, and rest. But not for long. We're going to that hinged row to that extension, and then we're going to flip the arms. Come into your row. We're going to pull, straighten, palms up, back, reverse the motion. So pull, straighten, flip for a second, bring it back, bend, down. Whoa, I'm going to be on the struggle bus in this set. I can feel it. 15 seconds. Pull. Keep the back nice and flat. Straighten. Palms rotate. And down. One more set. Pull. Palms. And down. Okay. Round 2. Gorillas. I'm going to go at this slight angle so you can see a bit better what I'm up to. Going in 3, 2, backs flat. Really keep the bum low. Pull. Keeping my lower core in to protect that back. We've got the bicep curl, that hammer curl, sorry, open. Next. Got 10 seconds. Dumbbells are directly under my chest, touching each other, so I can pull them around my body. 3, 2, and rest. Probably could have fit another one in, I know. I'm going to go all the way through the buzzer next time, apologies. Okay, grab those dumbbells. Let's hammer, nice and controlled. Elbows in, out to the side, open. Rainbow, double rainbow, and close. Up, rainbow. And close. Whew. 15 seconds. We're in round 2, we've got one more after this. We're doing it, we're doing it. Close. 5, 4, 3, 2. See, I went to the end then. Tricep extension. Standing, so grab your weight. That 10 seconds goes quick. Elbows nice and tight. And down. And push. Slow and steady. Just readjust my hands. Here we go. Down. 10 seconds. It's killing me. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay. Oh my gosh. Right. Grab those weights. Let's do that little row extension situation. Hinging. Okay. We're gonna row. Straighten. Flip. Bend. Bring it back down. After this, we've got that little, another body weight, core glute situation. Get ready for that. On the floor again. 10 seconds. You can do it. 2, 1. There we go, making myself accountable. And also, if you're doing it, I'm doing it. We're doing it together. Okay, gorillas for the last time. And let's go. Find that nice flat back. And slow down the way down as well. Try not to just like pull it and then let it drop. Slow and steady. 10 seconds. Final 5, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Whew, standing up, little break for the back. We're going for it. Grab those weights. Let's go. Up. Elbows in. Open. Close. Down. Pull. Open to the side. Close. And lower. Ten seconds. Tell when I'm struggling, when I'm not even looking at you guys. I'm just like zoning out. And 3, 2, oh, woo, 2 more moves here. 3, 2, right, let's go. Bend and extend. If you're finding it's hitting your lower back, come into this little offset staggered stance. It helps keep you nice and stable. 10 seconds. The humbling tricep. I can fit 1 more in, 5 more seconds. Yes. Okay. Last time for this little rotation situation. 3, 2, and row. Straighten, flip, bend, lower. Straighten, flip. It's like a little complex. So you get a little row, extension, little bicep curl kind of vibe, and down. 10 seconds. To really feel my left arms a lot weaker. 1 more, fit it in. 2, 1. Oh, yes. Circuit 2 done. Okay, you can dump. You can pop the dumbbells to the sides, and I'll show you the next 3 exercises. So, gonna be here, diamond, head on, feet are together, legs are nice and wide, lots of core. Gonna lift the legs off as much as I can. I'm thinking of keeping the heels to the bum, my heels are together, and I'm just like pumping the ceiling. If that feels okay, we're gonna go upper body and lower body together and down. So you can either have your hands glued on your forehead, or you can keep the hands down, or just keep the head down, or alternate if it's too much for the back. Then we're gonna do a little single leg hold, and you're gonna tap the opposite leg up and down. That's move 2. And move 3, we're gonna be in a bear, and we're gonna drop to our triceps, and then we're gonna push back up. So it's a little, I'm dropping down like that, and pushing back up. Okay, diamond press in 3, 2, heels together, and we push, think thighs up, squeeze the glutes and lower down. And lift, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the upper back, push the pelvis into the floor and lower down. Take this really easy. Now, if your back is feeling it, I want you to alternate between a light lift of the legs and then a light lift of the upper body. You might not go very far with the legs. Oh, keep the heels to the bum. Man will strain and keep the knees wide. And onto our backs. Okay, we've got that bridge with the toe taps. I'll show with this leg first. Doesn't matter which, just so you can see. I'm going to stay up in our single leg bridge the whole time. So exhale, roll up into that bridge and hold for a moment. Fold the left knee in. I'm going to tap the heel down and bring it back up. Tap and lift. Keep the hips steady. Keep the right glute squeezing. Slow and steady with this one. Controlled. We've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, next we've got that bear, and then we're just going to drop to the triceps. Oh, wish us luck. So I'm bending my elbows backwards and coming down into like a little sphinx position. And I'm going to push back up again. Going in 3, tuck the toes, 2, and drop down, and push back up. Drop down. My mat is slipping. A few more here. If this is too much, go 1 tap, hover. 1 tap with the knees down, then hover the knees for a few seconds. 5 more seconds. And rest. I don't think I could have fitted one more in. I really don't. That's spicy, that one. Who wrote that? Who wrote this program? But this is our last 3 exercises, last 3 minutes here. So, coming down, legs nice and wide, heels close to the bum. Keep the heels together, toes together. Lots of core, push the pelvis into the floor. And let's go. Up. Exhaling up. And inhale lower. Keep the heels to the bum, lifting up, pushing the ceiling, lowering down. Remember, you can alternate. 3, 2, and rest. Last 2 exercises. Come onto our backs for that bridge toe taps jobby. Got 10 seconds. Let's roll up on into our bridge. Hips are nice and open. This time I got my right knee tapping, heels flexed, so I can tap it down and up. Tap. Slow and steady. Keep squeezing out left glute. Don't let the hips drop. Keep the chest nice and soft. 10 seconds. Lovely, almost there. Oh. One more move. That got me, that one. One more move. That bear with the tricep. I'm going to come at a little diagonal. Okay, got 5 seconds. 40 seconds after work, and then we get a lovely stretch. 3, 2, hover the knees, and you're going to bend the elbows so they drop down, and then push up. Good. Bend and push. Bending back. Last 20 seconds. My arms are quivering. Push. Clicky, clicky. Last 10 seconds. Bend and push. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, rest, rest. I'm gonna have a sip of water quickly. I'm gonna come down. Arms are stretching. Breathing here for a second in your child's pose. Reach the arms forward. Walk the hands to the right. Both hands so you feel a stretch down the left. Walk the hands to the left so you feel a stretch down the right. I'm going to come onto all fours. We'll just do some cat-cows here. Feel it stretch all the way down the spine. Breathing. One direction to cat, the other to cow. Allow the core to feel relaxed now. Loosen off any grip anywhere. And then we'll go for a thread the needle. Take the right arm, open it out to the right, and then weave it under the left, coming onto your head, and rest. Use your left hand to press yourself up, and we'll switch sides, opening out, and then weaving under. Very nice. We're going to sit up tall for a moment. Take the hands behind the back, open up the chest. You can take the chin to the chest, just roll over, look over your right shoulder. Roll back down over your left. And again, one more each side. Keep drawing the fingers back. Then release, we'll get the triceps. Taking one arm back, reaching it up and over to one side. And then switching up and over. Then release the hands, take one hand over for that lovely shoulder stretch. Relaxing the head again. And then up and through to the other side. Release the hands, just circle them one more time, up, chest lift, and down. That there was your upper body strength with dumbbells and some core and glutes thrown into the mix. Hope you enjoyed.